None of us is perfect. We all have moments when we don't live up to our ideals. However, there's a difference between a person with shortcomings who strives to improve and someone who consistently seeks to harm others. It's saddening that there are people in the world whose intentions are geared towards causing harm to those around them. They are willing to inflict damage on you and anyone within reach. Sometimes this stems from past traumas, other times it's linked to psychological disorders. Regardless of the reasons, it's wise to steer clear of such individuals. Today, we'll delve into this dark side of human behavior, not merely out of curiosity. Understanding these traits can change your life. The Stoics believed in the importance of perception and a life guided by reason and virtue. By recognizing and understanding these toxic characteristics, we can protect our peace of mind and cultivate healthier relationships, adhering to the principles of Stoic wisdom and self-control. By the end of this video, you'll not only learn to recognize such manifestations, but also discover practical ways to safeguard your mental well-being and happiness. The first sign. Attractive and charismatic, yet dangerous personalities. When we encounter people who immediately appear attractive and charismatic, it's important to remember that first impressions can be deceptive. These individuals have the ability to create an aura of attractiveness around them, making everyone feel special and valued. They know how to behave and what to say to make you feel like you found a new close friend. At first glance, they may seem perfect, witty, interesting, and genuinely interested in your life. It's easy to succumb to their charm and think you've met someone truly special. However, Stoics teach us to look deeper and seek truth through rational thinking and observation. Over time, you may start to notice cracks in their facade. Perhaps they always need to be the center of attention, overshadowing everyone around them. They might interrupt you, attract attention to themselves, or constantly shift the conversation back to them. These are not just personality quirks or signs of extroversion, they are troubling signals. Stoic mentors advise observing such behavior with clear, unclouded enthusiasm from their charm. Imagine being at a party where this person is the life of the party, entertaining everyone and drawing attention. Initially enjoyable, but as the evening progresses, you notice they dominate every conversation, leaving no room for others. When you try to share something personal, they quickly redirect the focus to themselves. This is where the Stoic principle of apathy comes in handy, maintaining emotional equilibrium, not allowing external things to disturb it, which helps recognize their game and hidden self-centeredness. Pay attention to how they react when things don't go their way. A sincere and caring person handles disappointments with dignity and understanding, but those who play a role to gain your trust may quickly lose their temper or try to manipulate the situation to regain control. Stoic wisdom teaches us that such reactions are clear signs of lacking virtuous character. Marcus Aurelius warned of the danger posed by those who exhibit anger and manipulation, as these are not traits of a rational and virtuous person. Above all, avoid rushing to conclusions and trust your instincts. Stoics believed in the power of observation and advised against hasty judgments based on initial impressions. Epictetus taught the importance of carefully evaluating the character of those we allow into our inner circle. If someone seems too good to be true, give yourself time to observe their behavior over an extended period. A person's true character is revealed in how they behave when no one is watching. Remember, not everyone who appears charming and charismatic is genuinely sincere in their intentions. Some people use their charm as a tool for manipulation. By maintaining calmness and attentiveness, you can protect yourself from falling for their superficial charm. Adhering to Stoic principles of wisdom and insight helps navigate complex social interactions more effectively. The second sign is the complete absence of empathy. Another important sign to pay attention to is the complete absence of empathy. Empathy means the ability to understand and share the feelings of other people. It allows for deep interaction with others, offering support and building healthy relationships. However, some individuals completely lack this crucial trait. They do not consider how their actions or words may impact others, which can have devastating consequences for those around them. The Stoics asserted that compassion and understanding are fundamental virtues. Marcus Aurelius often emphasized the interconnectedness of humanity and the importance of viewing the well-being of others as part of our own happiness. Therefore, encountering someone who shows blatant disregard for the feelings of others raises serious concerns. Imagine a situation where you share personal experiences with someone, hoping for support or understanding. Instead of expressing genuine concern, they may dismiss your feelings or even mock your vulnerability. Such lack of empathy can make you feel isolated and misunderstood. The issue is not only that they fail to support you during difficult times, but also that they do not share in your joy or celebrate your successes. A person lacking empathy does not experience joy in others' achievements. Instead, they may disregard them or take credit for them. The absence of empathy manifests not only in personal relationships. Consider a boss who squeezes every last drop from their employees without showing any concern for their well-being. They may demand long hours without fair compensation, ignore requests for time off, or publicly criticize employees in a way that humiliates rather than constructively guides. This creates a toxic work environment where people feel undervalued and experience stress. The Stoics advised maintaining inner resilience and integrity in such situations, recognizing that others' lack of empathy reflects their character, not ours. Moreover, a lack of empathy can lead to even darker outcomes. People unable to empathize may commit cruel acts without feeling guilt or remorse. They may lie, deceive, or even inflict physical harm without considering the pain they cause. The philosopher Seneca stressed the importance of kindness and justice, teaching that our actions should always reflect our inner virtue. When someone lacks empathy, they are unable to uphold these values. The absence of empathy also shows in small everyday interactions. For example, you may notice someone constantly interrupting conversations to talk about themselves, showing no interest in what others are saying, or failing to offer help when it is clearly needed. Initially, these may seem like minor annoyances, but together they form a pattern of behavior indicating deeper issues. The Stoics reminded us of the importance of being observant and insightful, understanding that these seemingly minor signs reveal the true character of a person. If you encounter someone who consistently lacks empathy, it is important to set boundaries to protect your mental and emotional well-being. The Stoics believed in maintaining our own well-being and not allowing negative people to disturb our inner peace. You have the right to distance yourself from those who drain your energy and undermine your well-being. The third sign of an evil person is manipulation, hidden threat. Another significant sign of an evil person is manipulation. Manipulation occurs when someone uses deceit or cunning tactics to control or influence others to achieve their own goals. This subtle and often insidious behavior can cause incredible harm to those under its influence. Manipulators skillfully distort situations, making you doubt reality and bending your will to suit their needs. As a result, you may feel confused, powerless, and uncertain in your own judgments. The Stoic philosophers valued clarity of thought and the ability to see things as they truly are. They taught that our perception should be based on reality, and we should remain steadfast in our principles regardless of external pressures. When someone manipulates you, they try to cloud your perception and distort reality, making it difficult for you to adhere to Stoic ideals. One common form of manipulation is creating illusions and distorting facts. A manipulator tries to make you doubt your own memory, perception, or common sense. They may deny that certain events occurred or twist your words and actions to make you feel guilty. For example, if you tell a friend something hurtful they said, instead of acknowledging their mistake, they may accuse you of being overly sensitive or having a mistaken perception of the situation. This undermines your self-confidence and forces you to rely on the version of reality created by the manipulator. Manipulators also adeptly play the role of victim, convincing you to do things you don't want to do, making you feel responsible for their happiness and well-being. For instance, a friend may constantly complain about their problems, expecting you to drop everything to help them, but they never reciprocate. They may say, "If you were really my friend, you would do this for me," making you feel obligated to comply. The Stoic philosophers, especially Epictetus, emphasize the importance of understanding what is within our control and what is not. We cannot control the actions or emotions of other people, only our reaction to them. A manipulator may use flattery or charm to achieve their goals. Initially, this may seem wonderful. They shower you with compliments and make you feel special. However, over time, you may notice that their praise is accompanied by conditions. They may praise you when they need something from you or when they want you to do something for them. This makes you feel indebted and eager to meet their expectations. Moreover, a manipulator may try to isolate you from friends and family, making you more dependent on them. They may say, "Your friends don't care about you," or "Your family doesn't understand you like I do." This tactic makes it easier to control you because you become dependent on them for support and approval. Financial manipulation is another tactic used by malicious individuals. They may borrow money and never repay it or control your finances to limit your independence. For example, a partner may insist on managing all the money in the relationship, requiring you to seek permission for any expenses. Such financial control can make it difficult for you to leave the relationship or assert your independence. Recognizing manipulation can be challenging, especially if you care about the person involved. Stoics teach us to be vigilant and insightful, to see things clearly, and to act honestly. If you suspect someone is manipulating you, take a step back and objectively assess the situation. Are they putting their needs above yours? Are they making you feel guilty or unsure of yourself? Are they trying to control aspects of your life or isolate you from other people? With manipulators, it's important to establish firm boundaries and stand your ground. Clearly and assertively explain what you want and what you will not tolerate. Remember that you have the right to your own thoughts, feelings, and actions. Stoics remind us that while we cannot control the behavior of others, we can control our reaction. By maintaining inner strength and clarity, we can protect ourselves from the harmful influence of manipulation and remain true to our values. The fourth sign is controlling behavior. One of the most prominent signs of a toxic person is controlling behavior. This goes beyond simple preferences or quirks. Controlling individuals seek to dominate every aspect of your life, leaving little room for your independence or decision-making. They often disguise their behavior as concern or worry, but beneath this facade lies a desire for power and control. The Stoics, who valued personal freedom and self-control, viewed such behavior as contrary to a virtuous life. Controlling behavior can manifest in various ways. For example, you might have a friend who insists on always choosing where you go and what you do together. Initially, this might seem harmless, but over time, you realize that your preferences and opinions are consistently ignored. They may say things like, "I know what's best for us," or "You'll have more fun if you listen to me." This is not about mutual decision-making, but rather imposing their will on you. In relationships, controlling behavior can be even more dangerous. A partner might monitor your whereabouts, demand constant reports of your actions, and dictate whom you can socialize with. They might go through your phone, read your messages, or insist on knowing all your passwords. Such surveillance and micromanagement can make you feel trapped and anxious, constantly avoiding conflict. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, emphasized the importance of maintaining inner freedom and autonomy despite external pressures. Control can also manifest through financial manipulation. A controlling partner or family member might make all financial decisions, rendering you dependent on them. They might say, "I handle the money because your finances aren't in order." This can deprive you of financial independence and make it difficult to exit the relationship. Another form of controlling behavior is isolation. A controlling person may try to cut you off from friends and family, claiming they are the only ones who truly understand you. They may criticize your loved ones, saying your friends don't really care about you or that your family is toxic. Over time, you may find yourself isolated, relying only on the controlling person for support and companionship. Controlling individuals also often use threats and intimidation to maintain their power. They may threaten to leave you, harm themselves, or even harm you if you don't comply with their demands. This creates an atmosphere of fear and anxiety, making clear thinking and decision-making difficult. The Stoics, especially Seneca, taught that we must face our fears and not allow others to intimidate us. True courage and wisdom lie in resilience against such threats and reclaiming our strength. Controlling behavior undermines your ability to make your own choices and live your own life. The Stoics would advise recognizing such behavior as an infringement on autonomy and a violation of personal freedom. By staying true to your values and maintaining inner strength, we can resist the influence of controlling individuals and reclaim our right to live freely. If you encounter someone demonstrating controlling behavior, it's important to establish firm boundaries and defend your independence. Clearly define your needs and boundaries, and don't hesitate to seek support from those who understand your situation. The Stoics teach us that we cannot control others, but we can control our reactions and decisions. By adhering to our principles and valuing our autonomy, we can protect ourselves from the harmful consequences of controlling behavior and live a fulfilling life. The fifth sign is pathological lying. Another unmistakable sign of a toxic person is pathological lying. This goes beyond occasional fibs that most people may tell. Pathological liars consistently deceive without apparent reason, fabricating stories, manipulating facts, and distorting reality to satisfy their needs or gain advantage. Such behavior destroys relationships, undermines trust, and weaves a web of deceit that is difficult to unravel. The Stoics valued truth and honesty above all else. Marcus Aurelius emphasized living in accordance with nature, aligning actions with truth and reason. When a person engages in pathological lying, they create a false reality that serves only their interests. Pathological lying can start with small falsehoods, such as embellishing stories. Over time, it intensifies, concealing mistakes and manipulating others to achieve their goals. A liar may claim achievements they never attained, take credit for others' accomplishments, or invent stories about their past to evoke sympathy or admiration. This constant dishonesty creates a distorted reality where it's hard to discern truth from fiction. In a workplace, a pathological liar may lie about their qualifications, exaggerate their contributions, or spread false rumors about colleagues. This creates a toxic environment where trust is eroded and people are constantly on edge. The Stoics advised maintaining unwavering honesty and resisting deceit. Epictetus taught focusing on what we can control our thoughts and actions. In personal relationships, pathological lying can be even more destructive. Imagine being in a relationship with someone who constantly lies about their whereabouts, past, or feelings. It breeds insecurity and anxiety, causing doubts about one's perceptions. Liars sow confusion and instability to maintain control. The Stoics reminded us to trust our judgments and resist manipulation. Seneca taught that true peace comes from within, and we should not allow others' deceit to disturb our inner tranquility. Pathological lying is difficult to detect at first because liars can be incredibly persuasive, blending truth with lies. Here, the Stoic principle of vigilance is crucial. We must remain observant and critical, seeking truth through careful analysis and evidence. When you catch someone in a lie, observe their reaction. A sincere person admits their mistakes, while a liar doubles down on their falsehoods. Pathological lying undermines the foundation of trust in relationships, and restoring it is incredibly challenging. This leads to a toxic cycle of distrust and resentment. The Stoics believed in the importance of building strong, honest relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. It's important to establish firm boundaries and protect your mental and emotional well-being. Clearly define what you will tolerate and don't hesitate to leave relationships built on lies. Remember that your peace of mind is more important than maintaining a connection with someone who constantly deceives. Setting boundaries is one of the most important skills in dealing with difficult people. Boundaries protect your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. The Stoics emphasized personal integrity and inner peace. By setting clear boundaries, you not only protect yourself but also promote healthier interactions with others. Clarity is key. Clearly define which behaviors you will not tolerate and communicate this firmly and assertively. Consistency in maintaining boundaries demonstrates self-respect and teaches others how to treat you. Dealing with pushback or resistance when setting boundaries can be challenging. Stoics taught to maintain composure and resilience in the face of such challenges. Marcus Aurelius wrote about the importance of self-control and steadfastness in the face of others' negative emotions. Sometimes, setting boundaries may mean making difficult decisions, such as distancing yourself from certain people or ending toxic relationships. It can be painful but necessary for preserving your mental and emotional health. Seneca spoke about the importance of wisely choosing friends, acknowledging that our environment influences our character and happiness. When setting boundaries, it's helpful to seek support from others. Discuss your experiences with trusted friends, family, or a therapist. The Stoics valued community and support from like-minded individuals. Marcus Aurelius reflected on the interconnectedness of humanity and the importance of mutual support. It's also important to take care of yourself, your health. This includes making time for yourself, engaging in activities that bring joy and relaxation, and caring for your physical and mental well-being. Stoics believed in the importance of self-care as the foundation of a virtuous life. Setting boundaries is a form of self-respect and self-love. It's about recognizing your worth and refusing to allow others to diminish it. By establishing and maintaining boundaries, you live in accordance with these principles, promoting a life of virtue and resilience. In today's complex and sometimes toxic world, it is important to be able to recognize and defend oneself against malicious individuals. Understanding signs of toxicity allows us to maintain our integrity and inner peace. The Stoics taught us that true strength and wisdom come from within. They believed that our happiness depends on our own actions and reactions, not on external circumstances. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Understand this, and you will find strength. Let our lives be guided by principles of wisdom, honesty, and self-control. Set firm boundaries, protect your peace of mind, and do not let toxic people disrupt your inner world. Live a virtuous life, stay true to your values, and remember that your well-being is worth more than any negative influences. Stay strong, wise, and live in harmony with yourself and the world around you.